At Mid-Hudson Energy Transition, we believe that everyone deserves a home that's safe, healthy, and comfortable. This year, with support from the City of Kingston, we tried something new. We replaced gas and outdated electric stoves with energy-efficient induction stoves for 20 of our neighbors.
Hi, my name is Ossie. I've lived in Kingston over 60 years, and I've been living in this house over 25 years.
Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'm here to tell you about Mid-Hudson Energy Transition and the wonderful induction stove that they just gave me.
Mid-Hudson Energy Transition, they got me this new induction stove because my old stove was out of order, it didn't work. But I'm so grateful that they let me be in the program, so I got a new stove, and it works beautifully. I'm very happy to have it.
A lot of the homes in Kingston were built generations ago. That means aging appliances, drafty spaces, and sometimes health and safety risks that people have been living with for years.
About a few years back, I got poisoned by a gas stove, actually. I had them come check it, and it turned out there was a leak. And I have a wood stove at that time, so that was pretty scary. I was, pretty scared that we could have blown up over the winter. So finally, after I started getting sick and just really didn't want to eat, and I'm a pretty big girl, I like to eat, so we knew there was something wrong.
For us, this campaign wasn't just about giving out new stoves, it was about helping people breathe easier, literally.
At that point, I started using a little hot plate induction cooker, and that's what I used for the rest of the time I lived there. Fast forward to now, I moved back into Kingston, and the apartment I moved into had someone in here who really didn't take care of it. The landlord was excellent, but they didn't really take care of the appliances.
Unlike gas, induction stoves don't release harmful chemicals like nitrogen oxides, carbon monoxide, or formaldehyde, many of the same toxins that are found in car exhaust. Long-term exposure to these pollutants increases your risk to certain health conditions, such as cardiovascular and respiratory issues like asthma.
Air quality is much better. When I'm cooking, when I would be using a gas stove, after a while I would kind of get a little nauseous and I would not be hungry anymore, and I thought maybe it was just actually cooking that was making me ill. And it turned out it was the gas. I love to cook now. I don't avoid my kitchen. And I don't have any catch. There's no catch in my breathing.
When we checked back in with families after the install, the results were clear. 89% of families felt safer using their new stove compared to their old one. 84% said they liked cooking on it better. And several people noted the air felt cleaner in their house.
They gave us some pans, so I didn't have to worry about whether my cookware worked with it or not. And again, the set is phenomenal.
These stoves also help reduce emissions. In total, this campaign cuts over 160,000 pounds of CO2 over 10 years. That's like taking 17 cars off the road for a whole year from just 20 stoves. When we talk about clean energy, it's really easy to jump right to solar panels or heat pumps. But what we're learning is the real energy transition starts with people, with safety, with trust, with giving families the tools that make life better right away.
So Mid-Hudson Energy Transition, they got back to me right away and were very kind and polite, and I felt very appreciated as a person as opposed to looked down to and upon because, I'm not rich. I don't have any influence on anyone. I just want to cook something nice for my family and not worry about getting sick.
Well, as you can see, I'm a foodie. I like to eat the things being cooked. I like soul food, I like Jamaican food, I like all kinds of food. And the stove really does a great job on cooking those things.
We're all living paycheck to paycheck or Social Security check to Social Security check. We can't afford nice things like this, and it's such a change. It makes me excited to cook. It's it's a small miracle. It really is. And Mid-Hudson Energy Transition is the one that made it happen for us. So, I'm really grateful for it.
This campaign worked because it was simple, human, and rooted in care. We're so proud of what our community has accomplished together, and we're so excited for what comes next.